Is it Mod Podge or Mod Podge? Mod Podge? Mod Lodge? Mod Podge? Mod Podge. If you saw my last video, you saw how Aaron Campbell from Camby Designs and we made a 40-foot mural. And today I wanted to talk a little bit more about the process.
Hello? Well, see, old boy, I've got a great idea. Between us, we control 70% of the country's soap sales.
Yeah, but quiet. Let's see what's cooking.
I smell trouble. Let's raise and fix our prices. Controlling 70% of the market where we'll clean up.
Terrific. We'll make millions. Go. Quiet. Okay, Sam. It's a deal.
This project reignited the stirring inside of me that has been muted by the soul suckers of capitalism and progress. It reminded me of why I got into this in the first place. It reminded me that I wanted to say something. I wanted to create a statement piece that gave a huge impression when you first walked into the door. I was trying to replicate the feel of like street posters and political posters. If you look at art, so much good art comes from angst and being pissed off. So my son Max is actually taking some graphic design classes at his high school, and he asked me the other day about how do you find inspiration.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
You know, he's learning the tools and he's getting the right tools into the tool bag, but his big question is, where do you get ideas from? So I told him, start with things that you like. What are the things that you're naturally attracted to? What are the things that you naturally like? Don't worry about what's in or trendy or what other people like. Follow your gut instinct on the things that you like. Start there and copy it. For me, it's always been skateboarding, punk rock, and hip hop that influences me. Whatever the Beastie Boys were doing, whatever Fugazi was doing, whatever the Tribe Called Quest was doing. A while back I had done some work with my friend Trina McNeely in collaboration with the Land of Nod, which was a kids furniture company. When we were doing some of the art direction for a shoot, she figured out that the blueprint printer at Kinko's is a super cheap way to cover a large area and makes for great wallpaper. I've used this trick several times. For example, if I'm traveling on the road and I find out that I have to shoot in a shitty conference room, I'll quick work up some sort of background and go print it out on this printer at Kinko's. So how do you make it and install it? So I started assembling this collage poster inspired art. I usually stick to collage and this weird sort of decoupage looking design because I really suck at illustration. So first I came up with the concept in Photoshop, but it's another thing to make it work in real life. So I called up Aaron from Camby Designs and he got to work. One thing I will say is we printed the collage twice. And that was maybe one of the smartest things we did because it allowed us to make mistakes. And then it also allowed us to do some happy accidents. We used 3M Fast Bond Contact Adhesive 30NF Neutral and rolled it on with a sponge roller. We rolled the adhesive onto the plywood, and in retrospect I think you could do it on both, but I'm not really sure how you'd put it on the back of the paper and the back of the plywood, but I think that would probably be a better way to do that. And then when it was all said and done, I went back over the seams with some Mod Podge. This would have been way easier to send it to a sign company and just have them print it. But I love the DIY nature of this project. It was a blast working with my friend Aaron. It was a blast getting my hands dirty and just doing it ourselves. Because at the end of the day, it kind of worked with the aesthetic. It gives it a real nice, authentic feel that I was going for. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot so that I'm not staring into a camera, blankly wondering if anybody's watching. Stay tuned for more consistently inconsistent content, and we'll see you in the next video.